Carries into the corner where he's tied up by Trevor Lewis. Out front, puck loose. Trennan trying to find the handle. Hustininov. Rossi throws it back around for Kaprizov. Kaprizov to the line, Faber. Back to Kaprizov. Now to Middleton sneaking in off the stick of Riddick. Boldy works around Fogle. Boldy still with it. Fire saved by Riddick. Puck is loose. Johansson back to Spurgeon. A drive right on. Kopitar has been in the top 6 in total faceoffs taken 7 years in a row. Middleton's shot got through and Riddick hangs on.
2010 and 14 for the Kings and still producing.
There's another guy that was a part of both of those cups, Trevor Lewis. The teams that play the best 5-on-5 are typically the teams that are able to sustain this kind of play. Special teams tend to be a little more volatile, but as you could see on that graphic, as Edmondson rips one off the post.
Yeah, he's off to what would be a good offensive season for him. He's got 3 goals on the year. Narrowly missed.
Fiala has it taken away by Rossi. Rossi splits the defense. On the backhand, couldn't get much on the shot. Trying to fight through a check. Wild come up with a puck. Johansson comes to center. Could be a 3-on-2 at the Kings line. Johansson drops it back. A shot by Eriksson Ek. Knocked away by Riddick. Fiala's cross-ice pass behind Moore, but Moore's able to recover off the carom. Back to the line, Gavrikov. Cuts through the middle, a shot right on.
Similar situation where the Wild lose Spurgeon. Brock Faber rises to the occasion. Brett Clark, without Drew Doughty, he's running the top power play. He's getting tons of opportunity.
Tipped in by Johansson, turned back by Anderson. LA's at full strength. Fiala back to Kopitar. Kopitar fires off the post. Spence a drive, and that goes wide.
Kevin Fiala, too, he does a good job getting some speed, gaining the zone. Then Kopitar, little fake to freeze Eriksson Ek.
Spence into the corner. Kopitar is there. Fiala trying to lose Faber. Back to the line, Anderson. His shot got through. Gustafsson with a save. I'm not sure he ever saw it.
Yeah, that's a positional save. Just be technical in the right spot. You can hear it released.
Boldy shoves a one-hander on goal, and Riddick has to throw out the right pad.
Boy, things seem like they're starting to open up a little bit.
A lot more than we saw in the first, that's for certain. Rossi's pass off the wall to Johansson. Has Gaudreau driving the net. Spurgeon moves in, a shot, and a shoulder save by Riddick.
Keel Thomas looking to get off the ice after that one. Tried to make a cute play on a skate pass in his own zone. Turns it over. Looked like it could have been a potential 2-on-1.
Here's Bogosian, a shot, he scores! We wondered why you didn't go with Bogo in.
Ends up paying off for the Wild because on the next one we have a potential for a clean breakout. He just chips it up the wall. Wild get possession of this one. They regain control, get up the ice, and it's Bogosian who's that second wave. Shot through some traffic. Kevin Fiala doesn't want to commit to blocking that one. Let's let the goaltender see it. Goaltender can't see it.
Hartman into the corner for Gaudreau. Foligno trying to fight through a check. Middleton holds the line, and Riddick hangs on.
Of the season in this stretch of great production is that regardless of how a team schemes against him and tries to shut him down, it's just been impressive. It's been like a different style every game. And
what a move by Boldy to lose Burrows. Then Burrows rides him hard into the end wall. Boldy a little slow to his feet. Now the puck battle resumes. Zuccarello has his stick knocked out of his hand. Boldy taking the shift that Kaprizov started, and he takes exception to the hit by LaFerriere. And just a couple of minutes ago, Johansson trying to knock it away from Clark. Boldy for Eriksson Ek. Got it to Faber, a shot and a save by Riddick. They have only 3 in the first 14 minutes of the second. Anderson ahead for Byfield. Threw it out front. Gustafsson with a sliding save. Fogle scores on the rebound. Gustafsson made the first stop on LaFerriere. But Fogle finds the puck, beats Gus on the rebound, and it's 1-1.
Long stretch pass, and the Wild kind of caught flat-footed. Kings on the forecheck. Whole play there from Byfield to the far side. The Fogle cleans up the rebound. Ferrier, beautiful save from Gustafsson there to be able to read that, get over, make the save, but the rebound goes in a tough spot. Fogle, second effort, little help from the toe cap.
Here comes Edmondson to center. Flings it into the Minnesota zone. Brodin overskates it in the corner. Fogle comes up with it. Out to the line. Clark, a shot saved by Gustafsson. Kopitar. Clark. Into the middle, Fiala a shot. Gustafsson a sliding save. Fiala again, and this time he scores. Gustafsson got caught a little out of position as he slid across to make the previous save and never recovered. Fiala with a power play goal.
It's Anze Kopitar. Kevin Fiala looking for space right there in that soft spot. Well, they do a good job taking it away early, but they over collapse, and Boldy gets lost down in the corner. Faber now.
Had it taken away by Kempe. Fiala drops it back to Kopitar. Clark to Kempe. Fiala tied up out front by Brodin.
Before we get to that, though, this is Gustafsson. Ends up being Brodin with the stick here. That one's going in. It's tracking in the net. And Brodin, even with Kevin Fiala tied up, draped all over him.
Out of the corner with it. Wraps it off the wall, and the Kings clear. Here's a chance for Fogle, shorthanded. Fogle in alone, saved by Gustafsson on the lone shorthanded breakaway.
Yeah, Fogle's got from the red line in, breakaway, goes 5-hole on Gustafsson. He shuts it down. Fogle visibly frustrated in the corner. He's hollering at himself after missing that opportunity. Gets a little too close to Gustafsson.
Boldy back to the line, Spurgeon a shot, tipped, saved by Riddick. Good stick by Brodin, knocks it loose in the corner. Kaprizov to Boldy off the post.
Amazing Kirill Kaprizov and his ability to collect a puck and find somebody all in the same movement.
Out to the line, Gavrikov to Burrows. His shot deflects wide. Loose in the slot, Lewis a shot, save Gustafsson, rebound, he scores.
Well, embrace the ugly in the LA Kings net front battles. This line for the Kings. It's a second effort from Janot. He finds Lewis out front. Lewis just follows his own rebound. Uncovered.
Moore hustling down with Brodin back defensively. To Gavrikov, a shot, they score! Tipped by Byfield from the high slot, and the Kings stretch it out to 4-1.
Well, I'll have to get aggressive. This is just a speed play. Trevor Moore, he pulls up, and there's no help from the Wild coming down on him, so he takes a bunch of time, feeds one over to Gavrikov. Gavrikov with a pretty play to find the stick of Byfield. Perfect redirection off the post and in. You can chalk that one up as well. Need to be aggressive in the offensive zone.
Now it's desperation time for Minnesota. And here's Byfield in again. Byfield fires wide. Battle continues in the corner. Moore comes away with it out to Danault. Across to Lewis, who makes no mistake into the empty net, and it's 5-1 for the Kings.
And Trevor Lewis going to get his second of the game, empty netter, and he hits it dead center. The Wild overloaded in that corner. They've got 4 down there. That leaves 2 to cover the backside. Kings get a breakout. They change sides. Lewis.
And the Kings stretch their point streak to 4. LA now 3-0-1 in their last 4 starts as they beat the Wild here in St. Paul 5-1.